Hey guys, welcome to another Lunchtime review. Today I'm gonna try this, I think it's Mosul Kubba, I don't know, brand. It's ground beef and lamb patty kebabs with basmati rice and vegetables. Yeah, all kinds of words I'm not saying right. 10 ounces or 283 grams for the meal. We bought this at Kroger. It was $6.99, which is a little expensive, but you know, we'll see what it's like. It says enjoy authentic Mediterranean brand made in the USA food in just minutes. So let's see, it is, wow, it's really tiny. 510 calories for the meal. And there's your other info. It's really tiny, but there it is. I'll have a picture anyway if you want to see it. I don't see anything about oven directions. It's all microwave. So, yeah, microwave only. Do not thaw. Remove tray from packaging and pierce film in each sectioned event. Heat on high for 4 minutes. Peel back film enough to stir. So stir it. Replace the film and cook on high additional 2 minutes. Remove film. Stir and serve, and be careful because it's going to be hot. So it does have a pull tab, always nice. Okay, so there's your kebab, if you can see that, and there's your vegetables, and there's your rice. So I'm going to poke some holes in each one of these little sections, get it in the microwave, and I'll be back when it's ready. Okay, so here it is on the microwave, and I haven't stirred it at all. The rice was really like moist and fluffy a minute ago. It reminds me of rice-a-roni rice. So if you ever had rice-a-roni rice, this kind of reminds me of that texture, kind of firm. Yeah, and kind of dry, honestly. And we'll see. There's the veggies. So it looks like carrots and peas and green beans and corn. It's pretty straightforward. And then here's the meat. And wow, is that dry? I went the time they said to do, so all I can do is go by their time. But it looks like a shaped patty. Look how that one's not bad, but the ends are really dry. So I'm just breaking it up a little bit so I can let it cool off. It's really hot. So anyway, I'm going to take this over the table and we'll give it a try. Okay, I didn't let it cool off very long, so I'm going to try a piece of this kebab. And I kind of got one that was in the middle, not on the very end. It tastes like a hamburger, like you made a hamburger and you put a little Worcestershire sauce in it. That's the seasonings it has. It was a little dry though. I think if I'd microwaved it maybe a minute less on that second 2 minutes, it would have been better. But you know, I'm just going by it didn't give me a range, or I would have split it in two. It just gave me a time. So I just went with the time that they said. And I know they say microwaves vary. Well, you don't know until you made it what the variation is. So you would have to make it once to know it needs to be less time. So who knows? I'm gonna try this rice. The rice, like I said, it seems very like dry and almost crunchy. Very chewy. It does remind you a little bit of the rice-a-roni rice, but this is smaller and it's really chewy and dry. Again, I think it would have been better if I dropped it by a minute in the microwave, but again, you don't know that until you've done it. Let me try the veggies. There's no flavor in that rice, by the way. It's just rice. It doesn't have any seasonings or anything. It's just rice cooked and put in a tray. Vegetables are good. Vegetables are the same kind of vegetable mix you would have got in any TV dinner for the past 50 years. Even back in the day, peas and carrots and green beans, that's the same flavor you would have got back in one of the old TV dinners back in the 50s, literally. It's just a mix of vegetables. I don't mind any of this. Like I said, it's very, if you go with the times they give you, it's going to be very dry. So I would be careful not to over microwave it, because the over microwave really dries things out. The flavors are okay. They're nothing spectacular. Again, the vegetables are the traditional vegetable blend you'd have for 50 years, 60 years now. The rice is so plain, it's like you have to have something with it. I'm assuming you're supposed to eat the kebab with the rice. Don't think that's gonna make any difference in the texture, but it's still very dry. And don't bite your cheek when you're trying to eat dry stuff. That's what happens. Think about, the rice literally is dry. I mean, chewy dry. I needed some sauce. I think if you put a sauce in here, it would help bring things together. As it is, it's just nothing tying it together. The meat itself tastes like a really, really, really well done, overcooked hamburger patty that's had a little bit of Worcestershire sauce put in it. That's literally all it's got going for it. It's not bad, but dry. That's my theme of this thing. The vegetables is the most moisture in the whole thing. So, flavor-wise, I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. It's really nothing spectacular or fancy. It's just an average everyday meal. It's not bad, it's just not great. And then the texture and everything just really being that dry. I think if you drop this down a minute to where the rice is a little softer, more tender, the kebab itself is a little more tender with moisture, you'll like it better. But if you cook it following the directions in my microwave at least, it's all going to be too dry and you just want to enjoy it. So it's a 3 out of 5 for me. Not horrible, just not exciting. There's no flavors, there's no spices, there's nothing Mediterranean about it, really. I mean, literally, I think I could have this is almost this exact same meal in a kid's meal at the grocery store in the frozen section. So, and a lot cheaper too. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.